Welcome to chapter 3, which is choosing the right network marketing company. So this is very important chapter. If you are starting your journey in network marketing business, or if you are already chosen a network marketing company to associate with, you have to know whether that company is the right company or not. And how do you assess that the network marketing company which you are associated with is the right company? Because just imagine that it is just like a vehicle. Okay, imagine your network marketing company is the car, is a vehicle where you are sitting and you're driving, that is helping you to take you from wherever you are to your destination where you want to go. Okay, so if the vehicle, if the car itself, it breaks down in between, then you can never get to the destination in spite of your best efforts. Okay, exactly the same way in your network marketing business. If you associate with a wrong network marketing company, it may happen that they may close down their business, and just they are, overnight they are gone. So all your efforts, whatever you have put in until now, is all gone waste. Okay, so that is the reason why it's very important for you to understand and assess and evaluate the network marketing companies. Okay, so let me explain you then what are the yardsticks. How do you measure? How do you know that you are associated with the right network marketing company or not? First thing is look for the track record. Okay, what does that mean? So track record means you are looking at the past. Okay, what has been their past? That means how long they have been in existence. Okay, what are the countries? Are they confined to one country, or they are in multiple different countries? Okay, so that is very important. And what kind of, the trend wise, are they growing their business and the turnover and the expansion to different countries? Is it growing trend or is it declining trend? Okay, so those, I know, the past will definitely give you a lot of indication. Okay, how old is the company? Is this a company which is just a couple of years old, 5, 10, 20 years old, or a company which is much older, 50, 60, 70 years old? So the older the company, okay, the better it is for me. If I am to evaluate between a company which is 50-year-old and a company which is a 5-year-old, I would definitely go for a 50-year-old company. Why? Because they have proven the track record, they have proven the resilience, and then they are rock solid. I know I can rely on them. But a new company, 5-year-old company, I don't know whether they will sustain and they will be there for the next 10 years. Okay, I just don't want to put all the efforts in building a team for myself, which after a few years it may not be there. Okay, so that is super powerful, guys. You have to check the track record of the company based on the number of years, and based on their expansion, and based on the penetration into the market, and also check whether this company has any court cases. Okay, has there been any cases pending in the court, or there has been any court cases? If there is any, now, don't take me wrong. Every company, every business, if you see, they do have challenges, like court cases. Like companies like even Facebook or Google, even Apple. So they have court cases, which probably worth millions and billions. They sometimes pay. However, you just have to remember here that just because Microsoft has a court case in Europe doesn't mean that we don't use Microsoft products. Okay, what does that mean? So that means you just have to see, did it fight the court case? Did it win the court case? Did they change certain things based on the court case to, again, did they adapt their business kind of a business policies, or the way they used to conduct their business? Did they change anything? Okay, so that the adaptation to the different changes. Okay, market conditions, legal conditions. If companies adapting and changing, so that means I know for sure that a company I can rely on. Okay, so You just have to see that whether, okay, for example, if a company started their business, let's say, for example, they opened their business, American company opened their business in Europe. Let's say they started their business in the UK market, okay, and then they closed down their UK operation because they had a court case and they just shut it down. They said, okay, it's not worth it, okay, and they started their business in another country, let's say Spain, then Italy. So what happens, that trend itself shows that, okay, they do not have the ability to bounce back, okay. So that means they had a court case and they just filed bankruptcy. They just went ahead and they started focusing on other markets, okay. If your company, okay, you see your company that they fight it out, they change, and they change their policies, but they remain in the market, that is a super powerful indication that your company, you're relying on a super rock solid company, okay. So that is what the track record is all about. Next, let's move on to product. You just evaluate and see what kind of a product your network marketing company is dealing with, okay. What does that mean? So that means you have to check the diversity of the product. Does it deal with one product or a couple of products, or they have a range of products, okay. So that means if a company, a network marketing company, I would prefer a company which is let's say deals with 10 different products than a company which deals with one product, okay, or 800 or 1000 product versus 100 products. Why is that so? It's because when there is a diversity, when there are ranges, there is a range of products, okay. So that means one product may not do good in the market, but I have other products to market, okay. So the product range of products is very, very important, okay. So I would prefer the company which has got diversity rather than very limited product. Now the next thing is also recurring use, okay. So the product, what kind of product, okay. Some of the network marketing company I have seen, for example, they sell very expensive mattresses, okay. Mattress, how many mattresses you buy, okay, in your lifetime? Not many, okay. And if it's too expensive, too pricey, nobody would buy it as well, okay. So that means that is not a right kind of a business for business model, may not be a right business model for me, or the right may not be a right network marketing company for me to be associated with. But I would rather go and look for a company, okay, which which deals with the let me just put it up, okay. I'd rather go and look for a company which deals with recurring use products, or FMCG products, or fast moving consumable goods product. Why? Because things which we use on a daily basis, okay, if I sell to anyone, that person will run out of it and go back and they buy it again. So that is recurring, that's a repetition, okay. So you should always look for those products, okay, which replenishable. That means it runs out, and people and the customers they will need that product again, just like toothpaste, just like detergent, just like soap. So these kind of things which may not be a luxurious products, but these are the products which on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, we will be using those products, okay. So product selection, okay, and the type of product. Next, let's move on to vision, okay. So the company, like a track record, gives us the clues about the past, okay. But at the same time, we should look at the vision, okay. We should look at the future, okay. Vision is nothing but the future. So do they have any plans of market expansion, okay, like they want to expand it in these different countries, next 5 years, next 10 years? That means they have a vision, okay. Do they have any published kind of figures of what kind of a turnover they are expecting out of these world turnover, or a specific market turnover they are expecting to reach that certain level? Do they have any kind of a strategies in place as well, of how they can scale it, okay. So this is vision. Vision is very important, guys. So that means a company um, or even any organization, if you see, if they don't have a vision and they don't have anything to strive for and go for, you know that it's a dying company, dying organization. Okay, so they should have a vision for the future. Okay, so let's that's quite an important step. Okay, now let's move on to the next point, which is a compensation plan. Okay, so we'll discuss about this as well in our next slide. Okay, about how the compensation plan, you have to make sure that it's such that business is not a pyramid scheme. So what is the difference of pyramid scheme and network marketing company? We'll discuss about the network marketing business model and pyramid scheme, the difference. But the compensation plan has to be such that it evenly, okay, compensates people based on their efforts, based on the structure, based on the turnover they bring in. Okay, and it has to be transparent. Okay, the compensation plan, if it's not transparent, so I would not be comfortable dealing with these kind of companies. Okay, so it has to be black and white. I should know, okay, how much of profit sharing, if I do this and this kind of a profit sharing I am entitled for. So that means I am crystal clear in my mind. So look at your network marketing company's compensation plan, your bonus or commission, how much you'll be making, doing what kind of a turnover, what kind of a structure will make you what kind of an income. Okay, is that something lucrative enough for you? So you just have to look at that compensation plan. Next is research and product innovation. What does that mean? So that means that company should be investing in product research, product innovation. That means they should be a forward thinking company which is willing to invest their money in companies product growth and companies own growth. So product innovation is extremely important in any business based on the socio-economic condition and legal changes. For example, CBD oil. Okay, just let me give you an example. CBD oil became legal, okay, a few years back in the United States, and in Europe as well, certain countries. So now CBD, as a product, it became legal in the United States. And at the same time, I have seen quite a lot of companies as well, okay, even network marketing companies as well. They started immediately, they started to introduce CBD based products in their catalog. Okay, they started to manufacture those products. So guess what? So that means, for sure, if you find, this is just an example, if you find a company selling, let's say CBD product, what thought process you have? Oh, this company, they know the changes in the market and they want to capture the market as soon as they can, and that's why they're launching this new product. But as opposed to that, if a company is not innovating, not looking out for any kind of a new product introduction, and not investing money in research, what does that tell you? Not a good company to associate with. Okay, because they are not forward thinking, they're not investing in themselves. If company do not invest in themselves, know that they don't have any interest in investing in you or me. Okay, so that is quite important. Product innovation. Next is marketing and promotion. So marketing and promotion, your network marketing business, okay, or the company. So I know that network marketing companies usually they do not advertise their products, okay, in TV ad. Why did they don't? Because they want to keep that money and give that money to people like you and me, or the people who are associated with them as their business partners and the marketers. That makes sense. Okay, so they do that. However, network marketing companies do spend a lot of money in advertisement to make people aware of the brand. Okay, if there is no advertisement at all of the brand, or there is no brand awareness, what happens there is, when you go and talk to anyone about the business, the people do not haven't ever seen or known about this brand, they may not be that keen. But if somebody has seen some ad about that company, that brand, guess what? When you go and show the business opportunity to that person would be maybe quite keen about the business. Why? Because they've seen it. That's in his mind. Okay, somewhere. So that is where your network marketing company is investing. money in marketing as a brand, so spending money in brand awareness or not. Promotion, do they run any promotions on a regular basis? Just go to their website, check any promotions that they have. Promotion maybe, they may have a Christmas promotion or Black Friday promotion or any monthly promotion. Okay, you buy one get one free, or buy these and get this free, or buy this and get this half price. So these are the promotions. So that means when you see companies are investing in their money in a promotion, then that means that is a rock solid company. Okay, they are willing to invest their money in promoting their brand. Then technological innovation is extremely important, guys. Okay, if the company is not investing in technology, let's take for an example, when social media came in, okay, a lot of companies, they immediately adapt themselves to this new social media trend. Why? If a company doesn't have a Facebook page, doesn't have an Instagram page, doesn't have a Twitter account, probably that company is not that forward thinking. So you have to check, okay, how quickly, or has this company been in top of the innovation and technology. Okay, so if they are changing based on the change in technology, you know for sure that you are associated with the right company. So these are some of the yardsticks, guys. I hope this list will help you to decide the right company for you. Now let's talk about it. These are all good, but let's discuss about some of the companies you may choose, but without knowing that it may be a pyramid scheme. Let's talk about what is a pyramid scheme. As a matter of fact, pyramid scheme is illegal in any country, in the United States, in Europe, and a lot of other countries. Pyramid scheme, they are illegal. But unfortunately, a lot of people, okay, in the society, in this world, I have seen a lot of people have misconception about the network marketing business. They say, okay, oh, network marketing, you mean this pyramid selling, pyramid scheme thing. So they think that pyramid scheme and network marketing company is the same thing. Why do they think so? It's because they form this idea in their mind of a network marketing means you build a network with a team. It looks like a pyramid, so that means it's a pyramid scheme. Even though any structure looks like a triangular shape, okay, but if it is a pyramid, financial pyramid, that means if it is the compensation structure is such that doesn't matter how much of turnover whoever is generating, but the person who at the top makes all the money or most of the money. This is a typical pyramid scheme. Okay, so you just have to look out for these companies and stay away from these pyramid schemes. Okay, let me give you some yardsticks. These 4 yardsticks will help you to differentiate between genuine legitimate network marketing business and a pyramid scheme. First thing is a compensation. Okay, the money, the commission what you make, the bonus what you make is based on sales. Okay, for a network marketing company. Okay, so that means how much of turnover is generated through you or through your entire organizations. Okay, so that is sales. Versus the pyramid schemes are based on recruitment. How many people you are bringing in, doesn't matter any sale, there is probably no sales whatsoever, but it all depends on the number of people you gather. Okay, number of people in your organization, that means number of people you recruited. So that is not the right business model. Okay, you should not be, because businesses mean sales. Okay, if you are you are paid or compensated based on recruitment, that is a scheme, which is a pyramid scheme, which is illegal. You should stay away. Startup cost. Usually, network marketing companies have a very low or practically no startup cost. As opposed to that, a typical pyramid scheme has high startup cost. So you have to invest quite a bit of a money. Okay, and that shows that is a typical pyramid scheme. Next thing is a profit sharing. You have to make sure you have to go through the business presentation or the profit sharing or compensation plan of your company, and make sure that the downline could also, based on the business plan, how or the way it is, there should be every possibility that a downline could make more money than the upline. It should not be a financial pyramid, even though it looks like a pyramid. Okay, physical pyramid, it should not be a financial pyramid. That means it should not be the case where the person at the top makes all the money, even though he's not putting any efforts, okay, or not creating any turnover or sales. So that is super important, guys. So you have to make sure that the company you are associated with, they are not operating a fraudulent pyramid scheme. Okay, so it should not be a financial pyramid. So that means that should be every possibility that if I am the hardest working person in my appliance business, if I generate 80% of the turnover for my upline, I should be making more money, or I should be compensated, as high as 80%. Okay, so that means I should, my upline should not be making money off me. Okay, that's very important. And then product range and pricing. Okay, product range, we discussed it about it earlier as well. So diversity. Okay, when you have a multiple products, I know for sure that, okay, this is a legitimate network marketing company. Okay, if there is hardly any product or one or two products and these products are very pricey, I know for sure that is a typical pyramid scheme, because they focus on networking people and they don't focus on the product. They make the product highly expensive. You don't want to be involved with these kind of companies. Okay, so product range and pricing. So once you check all this data, all this information, you can very easily differentiate what is a pyramid scheme and what is a legitimate, genuine, powerful network marketing business. Now let's move on and let's discuss about what are the 10 top network marketing companies. Then you know the statistics, now you know how to evaluate a good business model. But let me give you some numbers. Okay, let me show you some names of highly successful top 10. There are hundreds and hundreds of network marketing companies in this world, but we'll talk about world's top 10. Okay, so the top one is Amway. Okay, if you haven't heard about them, then you can check them out. So Amway is it stands for, I think, American Way. So that is they, based on the turnover, as you can see, the last column is 2020 revenue. So they have the highest number of turnover out of other companies. Okay, so they're ranking at $8.5 billion turnover. Now second to Amway is Herbalife. Okay, $5.5 billion. Then Warwick, Infinitus, Natura, Avon, Mary Kay, Melaleuca, Nuskin, and Covey. So these are the top 10. Okay, so you have to make sure that if you could be associated with these top 10 or with these companies, if you have chosen anything, just make sure that they comply with those points what we discussed 2 slides before of how you evaluate network marketing companies. Okay, so these are the top 10. Hope it helps you now to go ahead and choose the right business and right company for you. Okay, so guys, this concludes the chapter 3, but we are looking forward to welcome you on chapter 4, which is exciting, which we will discuss about the 4 phases of our business, right from the beginning, learning phase, to we'll discuss about the other phases where the final phase is when you are able to duplicate. Okay, so learn, observe, act, and duplicate. We'll discuss about those points in detail. So looking forward to see you in chapter 4. You will learn now in chapter 4 what are the phases of this business. Super powerful, guys. Looking forward to see you in chapter 4. Bye-bye.